Bonnie Floyd Ministries is now working together with Samaritan's Purse, the Red Cross, and the Waite Foundation in the rebuilding of family homes on Barbuda. We know we're just a tiny ministry compared to Samaritan's Purse and the Red Cross, but we believe we can make a mighty difference in each family home we work in. As many know, construction lives in my Donnie's bones, and he has always believed his years working as a carpenter and contractor were preparation to use those skills for the Lord's work. On our most recent trip to our beloved island of Barbuda, we found Edith. Hurricane Irma ripped off the roof and completely gutted her home. Whether it was nailed down or not, in one fell swoop, Edith's family was homeless and all their belongings had taken flight.
When I look out and see everything, I was wondering, should I cry? But then I said, all that is material stuff. I have life, my family is still okay. I give God praise for that. No, because when you see how bad the place was,
Right.
yeah, it wasn't easy.
No.
But thank
And you've
God.
been living in a tent until
Until last week.
until just last week.
Yeah.
And now you've moved back in.
Yeah, we keep our clothes in the barrel and in containers, whatever we find.
Right?
Because all our dressing table, everything.
It's gone.
Yeah.
You are a strong woman. And your strength comes from the Lord, right?
Yes, yes. Trust Him daily.
Amen.
Yeah,
Each and every day.
every day.
One month after being evacuated off Barbuda, Edith and her family of 11, which includes her severely handicapped granddaughter Kyra, returned to Barbuda as soon as they were allowed back and have been living in a 12 by 12 tent ever since. With no electricity, running water, or toilets, they managed to get by. Grateful just to be alive and together at what keeps this family going under the worst of living conditions. Just 2 weeks ago, Samaritan's Purse put a roof on Edith's home, and after 10 months, she and her family moved out of that tent and into their gutted home. They greatly rejoiced to once again have a roof over their heads, even though there are missing walls, windows, doors, and no electricity or plumbing.
We just moved in here last week, so
Okay.
because the tent not good anymore, and then the storm coming and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So we just make the best of what we got.
Boy, that whole phrase, thankful that we have a roof over our head, has a whole new meaning, doesn't it?
Right.
We may not have electricity and we may not have windows, but we have a roof over our head.
So this is the stuff that we love to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
After meeting Edith and her family, we have taken on her home as our first construction team project. Over the last year, there have been so many of you that have said, we want to go, we want to help, just say when. Well, we're ready and we're saying when. Our deepest desire is to do a turnaround trip next month, August, and get Edith's family secure before peak hurricane season hits in September. Yes, I said August, and yes, I know it's only a few weeks away, but we just can't let her and her family remain in this vulnerable state. Will you help us help Edith?
I'm grateful for the Bonnie Floyd Ministry, and they want to help me, and I'm asking you all to help me as well, please. My granddaughter here, she cannot walk or she cannot talk, and we were living in a tent after the hurricane. We had nothing, and she wants to help, and I'm asking you all, please help her so that she can come and help me as well. And I would be grateful, very, very grateful for your help. Thank you.
As I have cried out to the Lord over all the impossibilities of raising funds and putting a construction team together this fast, He reminded me of Noah. Noah was to build the ark, and he would take care of filling it. So, I've built the August Ark trip. I have looked into all it will cost you. travel, accommodations, meals. Will you consider coming on board with us? I promise you will never regret all the sacrifices it will take. Once you come to Barbuda, you meet Edith and her family, and take a look at this ravaged island that desperately needs our help. And Bonnie Floyd Ministries is going to do our best to help one house at a time. Will you join us on this first trip?